I had a client call me and she said, Josh, I want to change my family history. I said, okay, well, you're going to have to tell me more about that. How would that happen? And she said, well, in my family, when you die on Wednesday, then the family meeting's called on Thursday, and the attorneys lead a process that says, here's what your family had, here's where everything's going, here's how it's going to work. And it created a little bit of a, kind of shock, sometimes some disappointment. There was a real disconnect between the life and then the transaction of an inheritance. And she said she had a very clear vision, and it was wonderful to kind of help her craft this conversation of saying, okay, well, what do you want to change? She said, well, I want to host a family meeting and you're going to help me. So we can do that. We had the son, we had the daughter dial in on Zooms because they lived in different parts of the country. And we walked through and we said, look, your mom is never going to be a burden on the two of you. And the reason she wants to kind of have this meeting and keep these conversations going is because she values transparency. She wants you to, spend your money and do your things that you find valuable. This meeting walked through a series of what if scenarios. It walked through cash flows. It incorporated tax and insurance and estate planning matters. And for her, she loved the simplicity that was brought to the table in a pretty short meeting, but just helped her two kids understand what she had, the life she was living, and the fact that she was going to be okay. I think it subtly communicated a priority and a goal to her that said, look, if I'm not going to be a burden on you, I kind of expect the same thing of you to your kids. And it created this, I'll call it a family tree, a family expectation of, if we're the Smith family, this is what the Smith family does.